Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with the first video of the year. It is 2020, and I decided that coming back to YouTube, I would make another challenge video. So last year I created a challenge, and I use the term created loosely. I'm 99% sure I did, but if I did not, I don't want to be like I did it, but I'm pretty sure I did. I created a challenge where you have a family member or friend send you a photo of a makeup look. You don't look at it until you're sitting down ready to film it. I look at the photo for 10 seconds, put it away, don't look at it again, and then I recreate the makeup look from memory only. This time around, I wanted to do somebody who I knew was really well knowledgeable. Is that a term? Well versed in the beauty world, as well as somebody who knew creative and beauty makeup. So as you know, I am somebody who does both. I'm a body painter, but I also love doing just beauty makeup. So I wanted a challenge. I wanted to be completely surprised. And so today we are going to sit down, we are going to film that video, film the challenge, have a fun time doing this for the first time this year. It has been about 10/11 months since I did the last one. So if you do want to go check that out, you can. Today I had Raw Beauty Christy, who, if you don't know her, please follow her. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. But I have spoken to her, and I have known her for about 2-3 years. She is so incredibly talented, both in the beauty world and the creative world. I mean, she made it to the top 6 of the Face Awards. She knows both worlds, which is why I wanted to choose her. And I'm so happy she said yes and decided to do this with me. She is truly the only person I really watch anymore beauty-wise. I've kind of moved on from the YouTube world into the live streaming world, which I do stream if you want to join. But I do watch way more live streams than I do YouTube videos, except for her videos, which I still, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, go and watch. So please check her out if you don't. But yes, she's the one who did this with me. Let's just get into it. I'm excited. I'm excited to start the year off in a really fun, positive way, and I hope you are. So, the old bangs back, because I cut my bangs too. That's what happened since the last time I posted a video. I cut my bangs and I regret it every day. I have my Instagram page. Sorry for the ring light glare, but can't do anything about that. So I'm going to swipe over. There's her message from 14 hours ago. I have not opened it, so I'm so nervous. We're gonna do this. 10 seconds. I don't know, should I have a timer? I probably should. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer real quick. Okay, ready. 3, 2. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna do it yet. So this is gonna be so hard. So the reason I'm not doing it yet, tips real quick, things that I'm going to do. I'm going to be focusing on colors. What colors are involved, hopefully where, if they have lipstick on. I'm just nervous laughing through this entire thing. I like to focus on colors, placement, as much as I possibly can in 10 seconds. That's what we're going to do. We're going to actually do it. So, ready, set, and go. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Christy, what did you do to me? Okay. Alright. So I do need foundation. I do need body paint. I need a... Okay, so it was like a nudie pink lip, which I have... I don't know if I have that color. I think so. So it was a nudie pink lip. It was like a brown eye. Pretty neutral. Some pretty neutral eyelashes. And then it was like a waterfall coming out of the mouth and part of the head. But I don't know. You know what's funny? Was there water coming out of her eye? Not like down. Which side was it on? This side. Was it? Okay, so there were pink flowers. I don't know how far it went down. I don't know how much waterfall there was. Okay. First thing I'm going to be using is the new Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer Longwear Foundation Grip. I do want to say that yes, Urban Decay did send me this, as well as some setting sprays from their new All Nighter line. This was not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I just wanted to let you know because I was told I had to let you know if I use this in a video. So, this was sent to me. If you're looking at my YouTube page and you're like, sure, Jan, sure. I do have a more successful Instagram page. So, pretty sure they found me through there. Don't know how. Extremely excited. I love this primer. And I'm going to put that right in the T-zone. It is a very thin primer. It's almost like a serum is what I'm telling people. It's not a moisturizer feeling. It's not that thick cream at all. It is very thin, but not too thin. It's not watery. Like, it has a substance to it. But it's really, really nice. So, then I'm just going to go in with my normal foundation. And I'm just going to put that everywhere. I'm just going to create a base even though I know there's paint involved. Which, as much as this is a challenge for me and I'm kind of excited to see where this goes, I'm so happy I chose her to do this because I know she would challenge me. I know she wouldn't take this super easy. And I know, I've had a feeling she would give me something painty, but I wasn't sure because I didn't know if she would take me like for a little ride and just do like a really intense beauty makeup. But I'm excited she put me in my wheelhouse. I'm going to just conceal under my eyes. And I'm having a little bit of a breakout right there. Being a human, it's not even being a woman anymore. Like, every human deals with like acne and breakout, so that's just human things. I don't have blush. Let me go grab some blush. I don't remember there being a really heavy blush, so I'm going to be taking this ColourPop one. It's Enchanted Mirror Pressed Powder Blush, and it's a really natural pink. I got it for Christmas, and it's from the Beauty and the Beast line. Clever because of my name. But, it's really natural, so I thought that would be a good choice because I don't remember seeing blush. Taking just a creamy, oh, I whistled. A creamy, why do I keep whistling? Creamy, highlighter. I'm going to add a little bit to just the tip of my nose. Not too much. And I love a Cupid's bow highlight. That's just my favorite thing. Next, I'm going to go in real quick with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And this is their new one. It is the Ultra Matte one. So, I'm going to spray. Oh my gosh, I still haven't gotten used to that. So for my eyes, I'm going to take the P. Louise Base, the number 1, I believe it is. Rumor, it's actually 0, which is just pure white. And that's what I'm going to prime my eyes with for eyeshadow. For the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Night Owl palette. It's pretty neutral. Love it. Got it for Christmas. Beautiful quality. This one I'm going to take is Bel Air, just on a fluffy brush. And I'm going to just put that all in the crease of my eye. So again, I'm just taking that brown and just really softly creating like a smoky eye effect. So I'm going to take a little bit of like a satin brown, a similar color to what's around the eye, but with a little bit of shimmer to it. And I'm putting that all over the lid. I'm keeping the eye pretty neutral. Then I'm going to go in with those ColourPop shades on. I'm mixing the 2 shades, Bel Air and Rule the Roost. I don't even know what that means, but taking those, and I'm now just going to drag it under and smoke out that lower lash line. I'm actually going to take a little bit of Sea Stars, which is more of like a warm brown, and I'm just going to put that over all of this. Just warming it up a little bit. I'm going to add a tiny bit more shimmer though, so that way the inner corner pops a little bit. And that's all I'm going to do for the eye. I'm pretty sure the eyes were just super simple, brown, smoky, but natural. Smoky but natural. Okay, so that's the eye makeup done. Again, I think it was just pretty neutral. For lips, I don't have that color, so I'm going to mix a couple. I'm going to be taking this Pop Beauty Razzle Rose, but I'm going to be going over it with Athens from NYX. It's like a muted light pink. So I'm going to just put that on. So now that I have that, I'm going to let that dry down because it is a matte liquid lipstick, and then I'm going to go over it with this. So we're going to put on eyelashes. I'm very glad I brought out the old eyelash book. Do I remember what they look like? Nope. I kind of want to do this style right here, which is called Bella. I feel like it was really wispy and long and pretty, so I think I'm going to do those ones right now. We'll keep it wispy and natural. Pretty sure they were wispy and natural. Because I don't remember being like her eyelashes though. So that's what I'm gauging it by. It's a new unit of measurement. Her eyelashes though. That's when you know they're intense. Okay, those are on. Now I'm going to go over that lipstick and kind of... There we go. Tone it down, bring it to a more rosy color than mauve. You know what I haven't done? My eyebrows. So I'm going to do that. Okay, we have eyebrows. I feel like I'm the worst with that. I always forget my eyebrows. I've forgotten them in makeup looks before that I've posted on the internet with no eyebrows because I forgot. So now it's the time for the painting part. This is the part that I should feel the most comfortable with because I am a body painter. Do I? No. Because I don't. I remember some of it. I don't remember a lot of it. Like, I'm unsure. I know there was something coming out of the mouth area. There was like a strip coming down from the mouth. I know it kind of covered one section of the face. Like, was it like line? Because that's what I kind of remember. The first thing I'm going to do is I also don't know what side it's on. Because when you take a photo, it flips it. But I don't know if she like flipped the photo. So I'm just gonna trust my gut and go this side. So that was one. I don't know how big it was either. Half? Less than half. Maybe. Okay. Then I'm going to just continue and take that. So I'm gonna start it. How far over did it go? I feel like there were some flowers over here, so I'm going to start that weird cut thing. I don't know what it was. And I'm just going to start it. I guess we're going over the eyeshadow. I probably shouldn't have done my eyelashes yet. I'm going to cut it here. And then I'm going to do another waterfall question mark here. Was this all one giant waterfall? What was right here? I don't remember what was here. Was this just like one giant waterfall? So I feel like it was like a little baby waterfall. I'm just kind of drawing it out, hoping something comes back to me, like a rock. More waterfall? I have no idea what was right here or here. I'm going to remove this guy for right now, and we'll come back to that eyelash. Christy, if you're watching this, I don't have words. Waterfall, some rock. We're going to bring it more down, and I'm going to follow this line. We're going to ignore this one. And I'm going to just draw a big old waterfall right here. And then I'm going to kind of follow that up so I know where I'm going. Okay, I'm going to take this Mehron Pastel palette and I'm going to take that light blue shade first. And I'm going to do this. I do know that there were flowers, so I'm going to be taking these two specific texture brushes. I'm first going to take this one, which has like a little circle in the middle of it. And I'm going to take that light pink first. I'm going to first start kind of creating little flower texture marks. You see how it creates like a lot of texture? That's exactly what I want. I'm going to go in with some like dark pink and white to make them look a little bit more realistic. Maybe that's what was down here. We're going to go with that. We're going to add a little bit of flowers right here. Confidence is key. I'm going to bring it into the eye too. I just feel like there was a lot of flower work. I'm going to go in with that dark pink with that same brush. I'm not going to change it up at all. And I'm not going to do as many, but I am going to start adding some like deeper, more textured, like I want them to be kind of more separated. Then, again with the same brush, I'm not going to add anything to it. I'm going to go in with white. It's going to create like a very light pink shade, which is exactly what I want, because now we're going to add some highlight parts of the flowers. Again, just creating like a lot of depth and texture. I'm going to commit to the waterfall. I know that there was some like green foliage around it and some rocks, so I just gotta do it. There's our beginning of our beautiful waterfall. And then, did it just go over? I don't know. This myself. And then I'm complaining that it's hard. Ooh. Kind of keep following this though. And we're just going to drag it down. I think it went all the way down. The next thing I'm going to do is gray. I'm going to start adding some rock work before I go ham on the foliage, greenery. So I'm just going to kind of add some rocks. Oh, that looks like a cloud. I'm going to add some rocks. Sick. So, I'm going to take this specific brush and we're going to go into a light green first. I like to start out middle of a color spectrum. So I want to do a middle green, then I'm going to go in with dark green, and then I'm going to go in maybe with a little bit of yellow and then some white to create the greenery. Not sure how much there was, but let's just see. Okay, so we're going to do middle green. And the reason I'm using this brush is so I can kind of just start poking it and creating. I'm going to drag that into the pink just a little bit. I'm going to go in with dark green. And not use as much, but kind of just... And I'm going to actually take my finger and kind of dab into that, so that way it's not so harsh, because unlike the pink, I need the dark green to just be a little less intense. And then I'm going to mix that dark green with just some white, see what color comes out of that. A light foresty green. And again, I'm going to just dab over that and then use the old fingers to kind of help out. Okay, so for the rocks, I'm going to mix a little bit of white and black and get that deeper gray, so that way I can kind of contour the rocks a little bit. I'm just going to drag it down. Because we did kind of lose it with the greenery. Again, just kind of using my fingers. And I'm going to kind of bring it into the waterfall so that way there's just a little bit more texture. And again, the water will kind of cover it, but I want it to kind of be seen underneath the waterfall so that way it just adds a little bit something to the look, and it's not just one giant blue streak down my face. So next, I'm going to just take that and just take the light blue and just lightly go over the rock area. Just so that way I can cover it, but it looks like it's running over it. Does that make sense? Then to help with the texture of the water, I want to add a little bit of dark blue, and I'm going to just take a small amount and just start kind of streaking it through. I'm keeping it a little darker at the top because I am going to add those flowers right there. So I want it to have a little bit of like shading, but with just the dark blue paint. And again, just adding light strokes to it. Very, very light-handed. See how much like more movement that has? And then, see, I did a little bit too much. I'm going to take my finger and just kind of drag it. It looks better. I'm just going to take that blue and mix it with my wet white paint. So it's going to create an even lighter blue than what I have down. But it's not, I'm going to use the white for the outer parts of the water. So again, I'm just going to kind of drag it. Creating little textures. And I'm going to keep it lighter down towards here though. Next, I'm going to take one of these hole brushes. I have several sizes of these, the ones with the hole in the middle of it. And that's what I'm going to do to kind of create the watery texture around the edge of the waterfall. I'm going to kind of drag it out a little way so that way some of it looks like it's kind of spraying, especially where it's hitting the rocks. When I hit the bottom of my face, I'm going to kind of create a lot of this. This challenge is interesting because not only does it challenge your memory skills, it also just kind of forces you to use your own intuition as well, and like your own knowledge. Because I'm like, well, I'm assuming she would have something down here because it's not, I don't think it was running down her neck at all. So there has to be an end. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to kind of create like a shadow underneath so it looks like my skin, the scenery's underneath my skin. Pretty sure that's what happened. So I do remember there being some line work around it though, and it wasn't just like a scenery chunk on the face. And I'm using a really fluffy brush right now because I'm going to kind of shade very, very lightly, but that way it's a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to take a lighter concealer and kind of outline the very edges. I'm not going to do white because I feel like people go with a white highlight all the time, and it's very unnatural. So that's why I like to use a lighter concealer shade. Brush. So it's just a few shades lighter than my skin tone. And just follow that along. And then just use my finger take that brush. I've taken off all of the concealer, so I am going to end up having to go back in with that shadow and create those wrinkles again. But I just want to really blend this out so that way it looks more naturally highlighted and it's not just going to be a light streak across my entire face. But still has that really highlighted edge. See what I mean? Okay, to be honest, that's, I think, all that I can remember. So I'm going to quickly put this eyelash back on, and I'll take my hair down and get all ready, and then we will check and see how we did. Okay, so we're back. I took my hair down, took the earrings out. I have just shoulders. So this is the final look. That is everything that I think I can remember. We are going to go ahead and look at the photo again. This is a photo by, I believe, let me make sure. I recognized the artist when I saw it. Yeah, Katie Elizabeth Butt on Instagram. She is an incredible, incredible artist. So let me scroll through her page and find it. Because when Christy sent it to me, it was a photo that disappeared. So I have to go and actually look through her page. Luckily, I know. Oh no! She did have it go all the way down her neck. Oh my gosh, hers is so much better. Oh no, it like went into a pond. How did I not look at her neck? Oh my gosh, and there's so much more texture. Okay, hers is incredible. Mine is garbage. Like, look at, I'm so sad about the chest. I don't know why I didn't remember. I remember being confused because I was like, why is it stopping? It's because I'm stupid. Oh my gosh, hers is so good, and it doesn't even go over the eye. Sometimes, like, I swear, I was focused so much on, like, her face and the flowers. It looks so good, and she actually, like, painted it into her hair. Okay, well, that's the challenge. I mean, that is literally the challenge. I cannot believe I completely forgot the chest. I should have looked at the chest more. I was just so focused on the eye area, which I completely did wrong, by the way. So incredibly wrong. Yeah, I was focused on, like, okay, well, she had something on her mouth. She had, like, a nude pinky lip. Her makeup was really simple. That I completely ignored her chest. What's funny is I have no memory of there being anything on her chest at all. That's why I was like, there has to be some detail around the bottom of the face because she didn't have anything on her chest. Like, I cannot believe that's what she did. And then this is what I did. But that was the challenge. This is exactly what happened. I had fun. Is this my best work? No. But I had so much fun. Thank you again so much to Christy for working on this with me, for saying yes and sending me this photo to recreate, which I did horribly. Katie Elizabeth, but you are incredible. I love your work. I know who you are. Sorry. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do the challenge, please make sure to, like, let me know somehow. I would love to see if you do this. It is such a fun challenge. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. That's all I have. And I will see you in my next video. I look like if you went to Walmart or Target, even Costco, and you're going through the aisles and there is a name brand item and then the store brand item. Me. I'm the store brand version of this look.